But we're going to begin tonight with history in Washington, the breaking news, the world watching, as Ukraine's President Zelenskyy addressed Congress and the American people just a short time ago. The first wartime leader to address the U.S. Congress since Winston Churchill. The images all day today, President Biden greeting President Zelenskyy at the White House, Zelenskyy traveling under incredibly tight security. President Biden saying Zelenskyy and the Ukrainian people have inspired the world. Zelenskyy in a powerful moment in the Oval Office, presenting a medal from a Ukrainian captain on the front lines who wanted President Biden to have it. The two presidents holding a news conference this afternoon. President Biden saying the U.S. will send a Patriot missile battery to Ukraine. Zelenskyy has been asking for this for quite some time, as Congress now considers $45 billion in new funding. And then, of course, the address before Congress just a short time ago. Rachel Scott leading us off from the Hill tonight.
History tonight on Capitol Hill.
I have the high privilege and the distinct honor of presenting to you His Excellency Volodymyr Zelenskyy, President of the Ukraine.
Volodymyr Zelenskyy and his military fatigues, now the first wartime leader to address Congress since Winston Churchill.
It's a great honor for me to be at the U.S. Congress and speak to you and all Americans. Against all odds and doom and gloom scenarios, Ukraine didn't fall. Ukraine is alive and kicking. We defeated Russia in the battle for minds of the world.
Zelenskyy thanking the United States for its support.
I would like to thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for both financial packages you have already provided us with and the ones you may be willing to decide on. Your money is not charity. It's an investment in the global security and democracy that we handle in the most responsible way.
Telling lawmakers and the nation the stakes could not be higher.
Our two nations are allies in this battle. And next year will be a turning point. I know it, the point when Ukrainian courage and American resolve must guarantee the future of our common freedom, the freedom of people who stand for their values.
Earlier today, with a warm handshake, President Biden and the First Lady welcoming Zelenskyy to the White House. Biden putting his arm around him as they walked inside.
Well, Mr. President, it's good to have you back.
Zelensky's historic visit, his first time leaving Ukraine since Russia's invasion 300 days ago.
300 days. Hard to believe. 300 days. Been going through this, and Putin has waged a brutal assault on the Ukraine's right to exist as a nation and the attack on innocent Ukrainian people.
President Biden announced a new $1.85 billion aid package, and that the U.S. will now send Ukraine the powerful Patriot missile defense system, something Zelenskyy has sought for months to protect against Russian missile and drone attacks.
We understand in our bones that Ukraine's fight is part of something much bigger. The American people know that if we stand by in the face of such blatant attacks on liberty and democracy and the core principles of sovereignty and territorial integrity, the world would surely face worse consequences.
Zelenskyy then speaking directly to the American people.
My message, I wish you peace, and I wish you to see your children alive and adult. And I wish you to see your children when they will go to universities and to see their children. And of course, to be together with us, jointly, because we really fight for our common victory against this tyranny. That is real life, and we will win. And I really want win together. Thanks so much. Not want, sorry, I'm sure.
President Biden with this pledge.
The American people have been with you every step of the way, and we will stay with you. We will stay with you for as long as it takes.
It's quite a moment of history on the Hill tonight. Let's bring in Rachel Scott. She's live on the Hill. And Rachel, President Zelenskyy, of course, addressing Congress this evening, Americans watching, really the world watching. What was he hoping to achieve?
Well, David, tonight, President Zelenskyy made a direct appeal for more military and humanitarian aid. Congress is considering sending an additional $45 billion in aid to Ukraine, but some Republicans are skeptical, including Republican leader Kevin McCarthy, who has warned against writing a blank check to Ukraine. Tonight, Zelenskyy making the case not only to lawmakers, but also to the American people. David.
Rachel Scott leading us off with the breaking news from the Hill tonight. Rachel, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.